wrestling.
AEW had a pay-per-view last night called Full Gear, and they had a lot of fun things happening, so let me just scroll through these real quickly. Eddie Kingston defended his title against Jay Lethal, but Eddie Kingston, the ROH World Championship, defended his title on AEW's pay-per-view, not a ROH pay-per-view. Claudio Castagnoli put a beating down on Buddy Matthews, who wouldn't accept his hand and was he wasn't happy about losing. Let's say that. MJF had to choose Samoa Joe as a partner to defend his ROH World Tag Team Champions with his partner, who is on the injured list, against the Guns, who are basically heat sinks when it comes to crowds. And this was basically to see if they could get them over as bad guys. And sure enough, they could not. So they attacked MJF after the match. And Samoa Joe, who only did this so that he could get a shot at the World Championship, just left him behind. And they took out his knee, and MJF was taken from the building in an ambulance to check out his knee. However, he did see Adam Cole, who was there, and he told him not to let them take his title away. So in the next match, there was a farewell tour of the Sting, who happens to be retiring.
You cannot tell he's in his 50s with all that face paint.
Yeah, you just can't. But his son looks strikingly like him.
Yeah, he won't need to retire. They'll just say it's him.
It's Sting Part 2. He did a crazy dive for his age and did some wacky stuff. And Christian Cage eventually left in the middle of the match, leaving Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne to bear the brunt of everybody's finisher in a row. Orange Cassidy retained his title against Jon Moxley. Now, if we remember correctly, Jon Moxley received a concussion fighting Rey Fenix. He had to give up the title right there and then. They called an audible, and he gave up the title to Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix, in turn, wound up getting a leg injury himself and gave up the title to Orange Cassidy. So this was kind of a follow-up match. Orange Cassidy is now officially the undisputed AEW International Champion.
I love Toni Storm. Her little classic black and white. The camera zooms in on her in the middle of the match in black and white. What? That's not even wrestling. That's just like a production entertainment thing. I don't get it.
She is timeless. Way too over. But finally, Toni Storm now has the title for a third time?
Good for her.
She's a two-time champion, now a three-time champion. Ricky Starks and Big Bill, the odd couple of wrestling, beat out the teams of professional tag teams, which is wrestlers who tag team, keeping their AEW World Tag Team title. It was a pretty good match.
Next,
Julia Hart. My mic was canceling me out. Okay, Julia Hart pinned Sky Blue, gaining the title for Chris Statlander, and stole her title, basically. So we got a new champion.
Aww.
Will Ospreay is now All Elite. They announced a big signing. Everybody thought they were going to bring out
Mercedes Moné,
or even that he blew it and was going to bring out Ronda Rousey. But no, it was the much debated, much sought after, still under contract for New Japan, Will Ospreay.
Have a look at that pic.
Oh, yeah.
Where does he look like he's from, Kitty?
Ireland, because of the green. That's all. Why?
Very, very close. Very close. He is a citizen of the UK. And in one of the most brutal, bloody, disgusting matches I've ever seen, Swerve Strickland, in their second match against Hangman Adam Page, won Texas Death Match. The only way you can win a Texas Death Match is through submission or countout. In other words, they have to be knocked out completely and can't stand back up. And he choked him out with a chain, basically hung the Hangman, got the 10 count, and now is 1-for-1. So in some future pay-per-view, we will have the rubber match that will decide who is the best.
You're talking about the match. I'm interested in the entrance with Prince Nana, but okay.
Oh, he had dancers with him this time. Professional dancers doing the little dance that he does.
Yes.
And they were around him. It was very, very Soul Train-ish. It was very nice. Very nice. Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho, the Golden Jets, fought the Young Bucks for the right to challenge for the AEW Tag Team Championship.
The one contenders match.
They won. Adam Cole was up next to fight Jay White. However, Adam Cole was on crutches and had his foot in the boot.
Oops.
But he's basically, the reason he was there was to create anticipation for what's going on. You've got a question, Kitty?
No, I'm just trying to do the thumb thing. Just
Oh, the thumb
their
thing,
poses are incredible.
Adam Cole, baby.
I think that's actually cool. Sorry, but like go back to Adam Cole. I think it's amazing that all he's doing is this, and this non-fan Kitty resonated with his signature pose where he says his name and the whole crowd gets into it. She doesn't know
so
that.
when he does this,
Yeah. In classic WWE Attitude Era fashion, MJF stole the ambulance, drove back all bandaged up, and made it to the ring to defend his title against Jay White. And he even put him on a table that collapsed before he could jump, and still climbed to the corner and delivered a flying elbow from the corner buckle onto the broken table onto Jay White. He gave everything he had and more to defend and win back the title that was stolen from him by a non-champion, Jay White. So there's that, and that's our recap of AEW.
Yay!
very exciting. Chains, tables,
Hangings.
yeah. Mm.
Yes. It was a banger. Some people like to say it was a banger of a show, and my wife was excited to pay $57 to watch it. So
Sting's retiring soon. Not this match, but it's coming. So we gotta watch every match.
well, that was his last match in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And so he got a standing ovation.
And see, that justifies the $57.
Mm-hmm. And we got to see his doppelganger son sitting ringside. He didn't get involved with anything, but he was there.
It was a preview. It was a teaser. What will happen with him?
Yeah.
Maybe something, maybe nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.